If 4,500 liters is standing for 100%, then 900 liters will stand for what? We don't know. Alright, you are welcome to my YouTube channel again. This is question 3 of the 2025 BEC Mathematics paper. So, right, let's get into it. It says that question 3a, it says that given that A is equal to 2, 3, B is equal to x minus 3, and C is equal to 7, 3. Find the value of x if 2a plus b is equal to c. So this is a question about vector, and this is very simple. We are just going to substitute everything. The various vectors, we are just going to substitute. Where we see a, we replace the a. So this is very simple. Wherever we see a, we are going to replace the a with 2, 3. Wherever we see b, we are going to replace the b with x minus 3. Wherever we see c, we are going to replace the c with 7, 3. So what was the relationship we were given? Question 3a. The relationship we were given is 2a plus b is equal to c. So let's do the substitution. This is the 2. What was a in the question? 2, 3. Plus, what was our b? Our b was what? X minus what? 3. What was our c? 7, 3. Great. Now, watch something carefully. This 2 outside here is multiplying everything in this bracket. So 2 times 2 becomes what? 4. Great. 2 times 3 becomes what? 6. Good. Plus our x minus 3 all is equal to 7, 3. So these are basically vectors. What do we do? Addition or equations. We are going to pick the top ones and then pick the down ones. So we are going to pick the top ones. So we have 4 plus this x is equal to the 7. And this will be our equation 1. Then we will have 6 plus in bracket minus 3. This minus 3. Because of this plus, I'm putting this in bracket to be safe. So it's equal to what is here? We have 3. We'll label this as our equation 2. So let's solve equation 1. Solving equation 1. It becomes what? 4 plus x is equal to 7. So it becomes what? X is equal to what? 7. This is positive 4. When it crosses the equal to sign, it becomes what? Minus what? 4. Great. So x is equal to what? 3. Because the question didn't necessarily ask us to do any other thing, we just end it here. And we are done solving the I part of the question. So let's move to the I part of the question. The I part of the question is saying that let's find D. If D is equal to C minus 3A. So what is our C from the question? Our C from the question was what? 7 what? 3. Great. And then minus, this is it. What is here? 3. What was our A from the question? 2, 3. So we are coming to work it out again. So we'll be having what? Great. The 7, 3. You maintain this sign and then multiply the 3 by everything in the bracket. So it becomes what? 3 times 2, it becomes what? 6. 3, 3, it becomes what? 9. Great. So we are having what? We pick the top ones and then the down ones. So 7, minus 6, and then also 3 minus what? 9. I hope you are following. Great. So it becomes what? 7 minus 6 is what? 1. 3 minus 9 is what? Minus what? 6. So it means that our vector D is equal to what? 1 minus 6. Our I part of the question says that find the dimension or the magnitude of the vector D. So the magnitude of the vector D is equal to root of x squared plus root of y squared. This is the formula, and you need to chew this formula too. It has to be in your head. Basically, the Pythagoras theorem. So, what is our x here? Our x here is 1. So, we just replace it. 1 squared. What is our y here? Minus 6. Minus 6 also squared. So, this becomes what? 1 squared is 1 plus minus 6 squared is what? 6 minus 30, minus 6 times minus 6 becomes positive. Negative, poor. So it becomes what? 36. So this becomes what? Root of what? 37 what? Units. Great. So root of 37 units. So instead, there is nothing we can do about this 37, so we leave it as our final answer. Let's move to the B part of the question. Let's read the B part of the question together. It says a poly tank contains 4,500 liters of water, and 1/5 of the water is used for cleaning. A poly tank contains 4,500 liters of water, and 1/5 of the water is used for cleaning. So find the volume of water used for cleaning. That is the I. So quickly, let's get it down. So volume of water used for cleaning is equal to what? They are saying 1/5 of the water of what? Total was used. So if that is the case, then it means that we are having what? 1/5. What was the total amount of water in the poly tank? 4,500. I hope you are getting it. Great. So 5 here, 1, 5 here, 900. So at the end of the day, 900 liters of water was used for cleaning. I hope you understand. So let's move to the II part of the question. It says, what percentage of water is left in the tank? Now, the total amount of water, there are two ways to solve the II part of this question. What percentage of water is left in the tank? Let me go with the first approach. I'll also add a second approach, and then you choose which one is easier for you. But try to understand the concept. So now, the total amount of water in the poly tank, which was 4,500 liters, will be equal to 100%. When you write an exams, at the end of the day, we mark out of 100%. The full thing. So we can find what the 900 liters used for cleaning also stands for. So ratio and proportion. If 4,500 liters is standing for 100%, then 900 liters will stand for what? We don't know. So we'll be having what? The 900 liters all over what? The 4,500 liters expressed as what? A percentage. So these two zeros will cancel these two zeros. I hope you are following. Now, this 9 here will go into itself once. It will go into this 45 left here how many times? 5 times. This 5 here will go into itself once. It will go into the 100 how many times? 20. So at the end of the day, we are left with 1 times 20 all over 1, which is the same. So the liters will also cancel the liters. So we are left with what? 20%. Please, this does not answer the question. This is only telling us that 20% of the water was used for cleaning. We were not asked what percentage was used for cleaning. We were asked what percentage of water is left in the tank. So if 20% of the water in the tank was used for cleaning, it means that percentage of water left will be equal to what? The total percentage minus what? What was used for cleaning, and that was what? 20%. So at the end of the day, 80% of the water was left in the tank. The second approach. For someone, after getting the 900 liters of water, this person is going to do this. The person would want to find how many liters of water was left in the poly tank. So amount of water left, the total, which is the 4,500 liters, minus what? The 900 liters, which was used. The total in the tank was 4,500 liters, and 900 of it was used. I hope you are following. So at the end of the day, what are you going to get? You are going to get what? 3,600 what? Liters of water left in the tank. This is the liters of water left in the tank after he used 900 liters. So now the question is, what is this 3,600 liters in terms of percentage? So then we will be having, let's go back and then use the ratio and proportion. If 4,500 liters is equal to 100%, then 3,600 liters will be equal to what? We don't know. So we'll be having 3,600 liters all over 4,500 liters expressed as what? A percentage. So these two zeros will cancel these two zeros. Liters will cancel liters. So at the end of the day, what are we going to be left with? We will see that 5 will go into 45 9 times, and 5 will go into 100 how many times? 20. Now, we also know that 9 will go into itself once. It will go into this 36 how many times? 4 times. So we are left with what? 4 times what? 20%. And what do we have left? 4 times 20 is what? 80%. So two different approaches to use. For someone, the person calculated the percentage of water used and subtracted it from the total percentage. For someone, the person calculated the water left directly in the tank and then expressed the water left in the tank as a percentage. So this brings us to the end of the 2025 BEC Mathematics question 3A. Thank you very much.